we go. Hi guys!
Hi.
I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Krista.
And today we are going to recap last night's episode of The Walking Dead called
Sing Me a Song.
I thought it was a super good episode.
I did too.
I didn't
Especially
know
after
it was an
coming
hour
off
and
the
a half.
last few
Yes.
that I've
They had to
kind of
explain some
struggled.
stuff.
Yeah, and we needed that background, you
Yeah.
know, and all that kind of stuff, but they were
Yep.
kind of slow, so this one was a really good one.
Yep. I was super excited because I didn't know it was an hour and a half, so that was awesome. Starting at the very beginning, I was very impressed with Carl. I thought he was like a badass for getting in that truck, but like what always happens, he blew it.
I know, when he came out and he had the gun pointing right at Negan and he didn't shoot him, right there I was like, yep,
Yeah, this is gonna suck.
too bad. You should have
Yeah.
shot him the minute you saw him.
Yep.
But we've also heard through the grapevine that Negan will be in next season. So we know he's not going to be dying anytime soon. However, we want to know that at least he'll get maimed or something.
Yeah, something. And then he sees poor Daryl and he's like getting, oh my gosh, oh my heart. Oh.
Yeah.
Negan walks him around, shows him how everybody bows to him. That was gross.
Mm-hmm. Negan is definitely wanting Carl, I think trying to maybe steal Carl from Rick. Well, he looks at Carl and he sees that Carl is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
And he's young.
Yeah.
He can be groomed into
Thinks
whatever.
he can groom him.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
can groom him into whatever he wants him to be, and he wants him to be Negan. And he also wants to. I mean, what a great way to further break Rick is to steal his kid. You know, it's really the only thing that he has left because, I mean, yes, the baby Rick is you know, raising what's her name? Judith. But Rick also knows it's not his biological child.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's that tie
Where-
that Negan wants to take
Where he
him.
taught Carl everything he knows.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you think that, okay, when Daryl had the tray and Carl took it, do you think they said something to each other?
Oh,
It so looked like it.
yeah. Well, and there was a couple of moments of eye contact throughout different scenes where they looked at each other kind of like, all right, we're playing.
There's like the Alexandria group, we'll call them that because it's Rick's group, but they have a very certain language within each other. So
they're so connected and they're so closely knit and tied together that they can speak without actually speaking.
Yeah. Ugh, it was so good. But
Yeah,
I think they
because
said something.
I mean, I think there were moments definitely that Carl was looking at Negan with respect and thinking, gosh, maybe he's not as bad of a guy, but Negan's a crazy psychopath who's just playing Carl.
Yep.
He could next season or next episode turn around and bash him in and be done with it. Right now, I think he's just playing with him, little cat and mouse kind of playing.
Which could happen because I heard Chandler Riggs just got accepted to Purdue.
Oh.
Boom.
Could happen.
So we'll see. You never
Um,
know. Nobody's safe.
No. No, I don't remember what I was saying. Now you just lost me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
My next thing was that Spencer being so against Rick, he's gonna die, obviously. You can't go against Rick. That's stupid. That's all I had to say. That's all I had to say because then when Father Gabriel called him a shit, I laughed so hard.
That was fun. Yeah, I liked that as well. And I thought it was really impressive that he got out of the car and he was like, stop the car, I'm done, I'm out. Like, Spencer, I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, and I really thought that spoke a lot because he's been kind of wishy-washy and, you know, everything else throughout all these, you know, episodes that he's been in. And so what has he been in? It's 2 seasons now? The priest?
Yeah.
So I really thought that I mean, he took a stand and he got out of the car and he walked away and he was, you know, I'm out of here, I'm done. You know, I'm backing Rick. So if you're not, you're done. I felt really, really sad when Rosita was talking so meanly to Eugene and saying that he was a waste of space and a liar. And, you know, I mean, are some of those things true? Maybe, possibly. But Eugene also, he wouldn't be around as long. I know everyone's been protecting him, but he wouldn't have survived this long, even with protection, if he didn't have something to bring to the group.
Right.
And him being able to make bullets is a huge asset.
That's a huge
to the
deal.
group. Huge.
Yeah.
And so I felt really bad when Rosita was really disrespecting him and then in turn saying, and I want you to do this for me. It almost was reminiscent of Negan.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like, whoa.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It was like
you do this for me.
And putting him down and beating him down and and then saying now you're gonna do this, and I don't know.
And then Negan, the way he was talking to Carl, I just really he wants Carl bad. He wants Carl to be his like understudy. No, that's not the right word.
Understudy, you could use that word.
Yeah.
When Rick comes home and finds
he's
Negan holding his daughter Judith and his son sitting right next to him on the porch like a happy little family, that's going to be an interesting moment.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. I'd like to know what's going on with Michonne. I'd like to know where she's landing, because I was really confused in the beginning of the episode when she was, killing she was calling out the walkers and then she was killing them and hauling them off somewhere, and I didn't really understand what was going on, but then I saw she was creating a wall so that so that was really interesting. We'll see how that plays out.
And then, of course, who gave Gerald a piece of paper when he was in the little cell?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. We don't know. So hopefully we find that out next week. And then after that...
And is it a trick? Go now? He was told last time with the door unlocked to go, basically.
I know.
And then, you just never know. Very interesting to see how Michonne's going off on her own. Rosita's going off on her own. Carl's gone off on his own. Jesus is kind of going off, but he was told to, So, but everybody, the Alexandria group is kind of separating, which makes them not as powerful and not as strong. They're all going off to do the same thing, which is to kill Negan, but they're all doing it separately. They're not doing it together as a united front, which scares me a little bit. I want them all to come back together and have all their force and their power be all together, united, as opposed to individual. So we'll see how that all plays out.
So we'll see next week. And next week is the mid-season finale, so it should be a good one.
And when I don't know when, I haven't looked. When do they start back up again?
I don't know. But
how long after? Usually it's like January, I think, or something.
Yeah. But we will see you guys next time, and have a good week.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.